Welcome to Inappropriate Bar Talk. My name is Chris.
And I'm Tony.
This is episode 24.
Yeah! What's going on? Okay, this isn't me, man.
Right.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck just happened there.
Wow.
But
Wow.
that shit was rocking out hard. Okay, hold on.
They got intense.
Okay, wait, that doesn't make any sense here. I don't know what the fuck happened there. But that shit got crazy for a second.
Well, we're live.
That's what happens when you shoot live. We're gonna get that figured out one of these days. But
It'll just be a common thing we do with every show now.
No,
That's what we should just do it anyway.
just let it loop uncontrollably.
That was getting
It doesn't make
crazy.
any sense. Okay, this is muted.
Okay, anyway. Welcome to episode 24.
This is muted.
Starting off with a little fun time. We did that on
That's
purpose.
muted.
That was done on purpose, by the way. So in tonight's episode,
Everything's muted. I don't understand it.
tonight's episode, we got a couple of things to talk about. Not very many things. Honestly, it was kind of a slow week news-wise. Trump went to the UN and talked his normal rhetoric, giving Kim Jong. Wow, what was that?
This channel. I can't mute this channel for some reason. It's going
as
ape
long as the
shit.
audience-
It's going
Just
ape shit.
Can you just turn down the volume? Will it keep repeating?
Yeah, no, it's gonna just keep repeating. Just
Oh.
keep doing your thing. I'll
All right.
figure this out.
Anyway.
This is my job.
So we had that going on. And then we also had the two devastating events happening this week in the world. We had another earthquake in Mexico, 7.1. And that was like in Mexico City. And that
Man,
was crazy.
There's a lot of crazy shit going on with nature right
And
now.
then there was
Nature's fucking pissed off, man.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Maria was a Category 5. It just hit Puerto Rico. They said the island might be without electricity for a month. So that's pretty intense situation.
Puerto Rico,
too.
man. Those guys, I feel bad for them, man. They got whacked with like two back-to-back
Yeah.
big ones. Oh, you know what? We didn't toast to the show.
Cheers to the
We
show.
got too distracted by the chaos that was going on here.
But yeah, it was a pretty crazy week. Nature's
Pissed, man.
Something's going on right now.
She's sick of all this bullshit that's going on in the world. You know,
Yeah.
she's just tired of it.
As is most people, I think.
I guess. I mean,
What up, Raph? Welcome to the show.
Raph, that's my dog right there.
For all of you that don't know, we are live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. We do this on YouTube, Facebook, and twitch.tv /
what we
Inappropriate
do.
Bar Talk. You can also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Inappropriate Bar Talk and at IBT Podcasts. And we're on SoundCloud too.
We do that. That's what we do for you.
So yeah,
We do it for you.
we have fun doing it for sure.
We do.
Trying to make this show better. We got a new camera this week. It's not the greatest. It's a good old Logitech 1080p
This isn't working.
webcam. So it could be better.
I'm
But
closing that.
for $60, it ain't bad.
It is not bad. You know, I think it does the trick. We got the colors obviously not as great as the DSLR was, but
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
You guys, we don't have to be in high def. You don't need us in high def. We're not beautiful. We're just normal people.
Our voices are in high def at least.
Yeah, you know, I feel like I'm getting better at sounding. I just can't stop this thing.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on there.
It's on permanent repeat. That's crazy. So yeah. Well, prayers go out to those people. Be safe out there.
Definitely.
If it's headed your way. Or, I mean, the earthquake obviously already happened, but, that happened after one happened last week as well. So those things, earthquakes are kind of crazy. They can happen, like, one right after another for a while. So,
Whoa, what's happening?
whoa. Where are we now? So, yeah, prayers go out to all those people. And, moving on in the show.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. Something happened with the camera here. I'm gonna fix it. Okay.
Gotta go on it. What is that?
Oh, what? What is this? Technical difficulties, people. That's what makes this show exciting. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason,
So I went and had to get a CPAP machine this week. Yeah,
That's
'cause
crazy, dude.
I have severe sleep apnea. I've been diagnosed. I did the sleep test, and now I have to wear the machine on my face every night.
I feel like something happened
What
to the
what is
camera.
going on right now?
It's getting crazy here. Hold on. We're gonna get it fixed. Tony got it. We'll get it taken care of.
Just
Okay.
maybe just leave it on that. There
Yeah,
we go.
we're just gonna Okay. Hey people,
All right,
we're
we're
back.
not in the
We're
dark
back
anymore.
on track here.
Okay. So yeah,
That's not.
that's still a problem. Yeah. So I got diagnosed and I got one of those machines. So what it does is it forces pressure down your throat so your airway doesn't close when you're sleeping.
So you don't choke?
Basically, like they said, I would stop breathing like 60 times an hour.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah.
That's not good.
So once a minute, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, that's why I got one of those machines, obviously, to help me with that, and I got to lose some weight, obviously. That would help things as well.
Yeah.
But hey, it's
One
not a bad
baby
thing to
steps,
try to
baby
get-
steps,
Try
you
to
know?
get healthier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, baby steps, dude. Like baby steps.
Yeah. Well, I mean, by getting that machine, at least I'm not going to be snoring. I'm not going to be
Well, you'll get
breathing.
better sleep too.
I'll get way better sleep. That's the thing I'm most excited about, and I really don't care anymore about wearing that on my face because I want
Yeah.
to be. I'm so tired during the day, like all the time,
I bet.
and I don't take drugs during the day. I don't do
You
any
should.
stupid shit. I
You should
don't
take-
drink
you
during
should
the
take
day
drugs
most
every
of the
day.
time unless I have the day off. So it's like my sleep is the thing that's causing it for sure.
Well, I'm
not
glad
getting
you
good
got that figured out, buddy. Because that's the serious thing, you know. My uncle died from that shit, so
Yeah,
he basically choked in his sleep and suffocated.
you can get heart
And
disease.
you don't wanna do
You
that.
can get high blood pressure. You can get all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Hmm.
So yeah, what happened with you this week?
Me? Nothing fucking exciting, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing too exciting.
How about you, Kristen? You got something for us? What was
Yeah,
your,
Kristen,
well-
what you got? Give us something exciting.
give us the highlight of your week?
Absolutely nothing.
Man, we're fucking boring people.
I went to the library today at lunch.
Wow, the definition of like
Jesus.
the definition of like
No,
Like
it wasn't,
boring people.
It wasn't just any library. It was the Hawaii State Library.
Is
Okay.
there,
It's nice architecture, 2 stories.
Was
like-
it on campus?
No, no.
did
It's
they have books?
It's off of King Street. They did have books and DVDs.
Raph, can you hear us now? Sorry, keep going.
No, I mean that's it. But it is nice. It's like 2 stories. There's a bunch of like hidden corridors. It's really pretty.
The fuck are you doing in the library? You need hidden corridors. That was an odd face after that question.
No, I didn't do anything exciting.
Okay.
Wow.
Um,
I went to the library.
the library, dude. I haven't heard of someone going to the library fucking forever.
I know. I would love.
What did you
I-
check out a? Do you have a library card?
I have a library card. I've been reading the books.
I've been reading
Okay, so
the
what
books.
what book are you reading right now?
Yes.
I just I just returned A Catcher in the Rye,
Oh, and
and
what do you think?
it was good. And then I just borrowed 50 Shades of Grey, so I'm like kind of jumping around.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Did you see the movie?
I didn't. That's why I'm excited about the book because, I mean, so far it's an easy read. Like
Yeah.
it's, but it's kind of interesting so far.
Yeah. Dominatrix shit.
I'm not there yet.
Oh, okay.
They're
That's
just
the best part.
they're just talking right now. But like from page 2, like this guy's already perving like hardcore.
Yeah.
So I was reading it on the bus and I was like, ooh, this is kind of weird. So I didn't get that far into it actually.
You know, people can't see what you're reading on the bus.
I feel
They're
like
not gonna like look at
That's
this
a
bitch.
recognizable title too, you know. It's not like just a
it's a
obligate.
recognizable title and I'm making recognizable faces. Like I'm sure like I'm like making expressions, you know? Like it's not for the bus.
As long as you're not like reaching and grabbing somewhere you shouldn't be.
Now that's
No.
Funny shit.
What about you folks? Any good books recently?
No. I do read magazines occasionally, but that's about it. And news articles.
Nice.
I mean, and I even tried to dig for some good news stuff. And
Oh
aside
wait,
from the
I
natural
broke it again.
disasters,
Son of a
God,
bitch.
What are you
Sorry.
doing to us?
I don't know, but I froze this whole shit thing.
Okay. Can they still hear us?
Oh, dude, we're frozen.
So, yeah, news-wise, it was boring. Anyway,
Oh no, we're frozen.
I wish we could bring up those some of these clips we got of these dumbasses of the week.
I'm fucking up, dude.
Yeah,
How many
going on.
people can hear us?
I mean, and I even tried to dig for some.
Oh, people can hear us?
They can hear us.
I fucking broke it again.
They can hear us, but they can't see us. What happened?
I don't know.
Why do you keep fucking with it?
Oh God, it's falling apart. Okay, wait. Oh wait, we're back. We're back.
Yeah,
We're okay.
weird.
I'm
That's
trying to get rid of that. Is what I'm trying to do here. And it's. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, folks. New equipment. Give me a break. Chris, keep the show going. That's your job.
God, it's going down in flames.
It's fucking crashing and burning hard tonight.
God, it's these natural disasters, dude.
Nature's pissed. Nature's
Nature is
fucking
pissed.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not gonna fuck with it
It's
anymore.
not letting us stream anymore. That's it.
I'm not gonna fuck with it anymore. I'm just gonna let it do its thing.
We can't, as long as we can't hear that shit, then we're good.
I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I don't know.
Let the universe be in control.
Yeah. The universe is telling me I just can't use this channel for some reason. This shit is going ape shit. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
But we'll leave it alone for now. We don't need to play the intro anymore.
Well, we do
tonight.
have
we
a-
played it enough
yeah.
tonight.
Yeah. we have chat rooms on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So if you want to give us a topic, we can cover it. If it's disgusting, Kristen's in the mood to talk about it tonight for sure. So, so you can chat and let us know in the chat box.
Yeah, Kristen had a question or something we were talking about earlier, Kristen. So why don't you just ask the question and we'll go from there. Oh, she's playing nervous now. You know, no one can see you. Just ask the question.
I already told you guys about my library excursion and my
No. Now, wait, did this somehow relate to your library excursion? Well,
No, not at all.
all right, well, just ask us.
All right. Okay,
So give us the context of what we were talking about
the
earlier.
context
Basically,
was we were talking about how there's a bunch of women out there who want to know, like, get real insight about like what guys think about, how they think. And since you guys are so honest and insightful, I was suggesting that like it would be a good spot for girls to ask you guys like dating advice or guy advice on the show.
Hey, we're open. We'll give you our point of view. Chris is married.
Yeah.
He's
so
got
my
a
point
point
of
of
view.
view.
A lot different than yours, but it'll still apply in real life situations.
It will.
That's what I'm saying. Like it'll be like super different, but
And I got
You know
no
what I mean?
shame. I'll say anything. So, but yeah, no. Hey, if the ladies want our advice on dating, feel free to chime in and ask the questions. You can get to us through Kristen. Ask Kristen, and she'll ask us for you.
Yeah, you want to throw your Twitter handle out there? And
Yeah, what's your Twitter handle, Kristen?
don't want
You don't tweet?
I don't tweet.
You don't
sorry.
tweet?
I don't.
Okay.
know.
She's not a
Hello?
tweeter.
Well, I'll open up our Twitter feed. So if
Yeah.
you guys want to send us something at IBT Podcast on Twitter too, you can do that.
Pop
And
it in
then-
on the
it'll pop up.
chats.
Yep.
I'm hoping these chats are working. Sometimes this thing gets a little
I've been-
finicky.
I've been scanning them. They're good. Nobody's chatting.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Yeah. But anyway. Okay, so did you hear?
So wait, so Kristen, what's the question? Come on, give
Oh.
us the first
Oh, yeah,
question.
Yeah, of course. Okay. So me and my girlfriends were talking, and this is a recent conversation.
Okay.
And I think
I feel like we're on like the Man Show or something. This is fun. Go ahead.
no. So and this is a good question. So like when we're talking about girls, do you guys prefer waxed, shaved, nothing at all?
Oh,
What's that noise? What the fuck? I'm sorry.
It's your phone. Anyway, okay, so are we talking about vaginas?
No, I was talking about asshole, but
Oh, assholes.
no, yes, we're talking about vagina.
Well, hey, they're right next door, so
Fair enough. Yeah, well, let's put them in the same.
let's put them in the same place. I think God already beat you to that.
So what were you saying?
Yeah. So what is the preference?
What is your preferred hairstyle for a vagina hairdo?
And is there a wrong hairstyle? Like no.
Yeah, 70s, 80s porno
Yeah.
is a no-no. Like you can't just have a fucking
Jumbo.
Bulaia bush down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't have that shit looking like fucking Ziggy Marley's haircut.
Well, it's hygiene too at that point. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you got a crazy hairy pussy, your pussy's probably gonna smell a little funky.
Yeah.
So
I'm okay with a little bit on there as long as it's like
as long as
trimmed
it's
and groomed. Like
groomed. Yeah.
I do the same thing for
He waxes his
Nah,
vagina.
I don't. But I don't let Bulaia grow down there. For
No,
sure.
yeah, definitely. You got to manscape. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
It's just hygienic for me.
I mean,
True.
put it this way, girls. If you wouldn't want to lick it, we don't want to lick it. If it's a pretty vagina and you want someone to lick, if you want someone to lick it, make it pretty. You know, there's not always something you can do. Sometimes some girls don't have the most attractive vaginas, but maybe you can, shave a heart into that shit and make it more attractive.
Well,
That's
Make it work.
adorable.
Make it work for you.
That is fucking
I don't need any
adorable.
special shapes or anything. It's just.
Oh,
just
I
gotta
like
be-
I like my name shaved into it where it says Tony.
Has anybody ever done that? For you?
No, who has that much pubes? I date Asian girls. They don't have that many pubes.
I don't know. Not according to what I've seen.
That's fucking. You're talking about Japanese pornos?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I think nowadays, they're getting better. They're catching up to the times
Yeah.
with the waxing. But no. So to answer your question, if I had to pick something, like if I had to go on a desert island with one vagina and it was kept the same way the whole time, I would say waxed, because that shit's like butter.
But you do realize, if she's waxing, it's gonna grow out. Like every 3 weeks, it has to grow out before she can wax it again. You know. So if
Yeah, we're gonna find some beeswax on that island. You know what I mean?
But I'm just saying, if she's a regular hookup,
Yeah, no,
it's gonna get longer, and then you know what
I
mean?
understand how hair works, Kristen. Thank you. But
Sure, you get a little. Maybe you get a little lazier here and there about it, but.
and that's of course too when you're in a relationship, dude. Every once in a while you just gotta be like, "Yo, what the fuck, girl?"
Yeah.
Like,
If you're in a good
Handle
relationship,
that.
it's not a problem because it'll go both ways. You know what I mean?
you go both ways in your relationship.
Well, I'm saying that. No, I don't.
I feel like this was a good topic. Good job,
Yeah.
Kristen. Now, what
Well
about?
I got
Don't you have an
guys.
applause thing you want to bust out?
I can't do it, man. It was being fucking crazy.
Oh, okay, is that the channel?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't understand why it was doing that.
Well, thank you, Chris.
We'll figure it out, though.
Insightful.
You're welcome.
It was insightful.
Wait, did you give us your opinion?
Yeah. So, what's your opinion?
Yeah.
What kind of vaginas do you like? Now, the
What do
landing
you-
strip's cool too. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
well, in that term, I guess what would you expect the guys to look like?
What?
Like, should their stuff be
do
waxed? Should it
do
be?
you care if a guy manscapes or not?
Yeah.
No, that's a must. You have to manscape, and I think everything from even a short buzz to trimming is okay.
Like a high top fade.
Yeah, that's cool. Fades are fine. A little extra is okay, but it can't be all natural.
Yeah, you don't want to look like fucking Tarzan dick
If
running
I'm
around.
pubes in my room that are 2 inches long.
You find pubes in your room
No,
2 inches
I said
long?
if. I said if that happens, don't.
First
come
of all,
back.
if it's long, if my parents see pubes on the floor of my room, I'm in trouble.
It's over.
Kristen, we need to talk. We found 2-inch pubes in your room floor.
Wow.
You know what? If they were ½ inch, it'd be cool though. You know.
Yeah.
So
Well, ½ inch, no one's gonna notice. But if you see a 2-inch pube, someone's gonna take notice.
You know what? And I guess if it was completely bald, I guess that would be okay. I'm not quite sure.
I've done that once. It's not a good look for a grown man. It's weird.
It is weird.
It's weird. I've done that before, and it's just weird. it's too hairless. It's like a weird cat.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It'll start to itch and shit too. It
Yeah,
gets
that's
annoying.
another thing too. That shit gets itchy.
Right? The itchiness, the ingrown hairs, like.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what you guys expect, though, right?
No, we expect that shit. What is the you take?
Raph says just keep it maintained, which
Yeah.
I'm in agreement with.
Yeah,
Like
I
you can
think
have
that's a
hair,
good
you
point.
don't have to have hair. Whatever is your choice.
I
See,
think
like,
that's
but
the
as
same
long
for
as
boys
it's-
and
like
girls.
I
guys and
prefer
girls.
Yeah.
like in
Hygienic,
between the
maintained.
legs, the legs got to be clean. Like if you want to have hair up top and have like a little triangle or like a landing strip or whatever Hitler stash, whatever girls want to do, that's fine up top. But you can't. You got to make sure the sides, between is
From
clean.
top to bottom.
Make sure between is clean.
Okay.
If you know what I mean. Gotta polish that shit till there's a sheen.
Nah, okay, cool. I think we're good.
I think did we
I'm-
cover?
We
Did we
covered
answer
this
your
in
question?
full.
I'm crystal clear. My girlfriends are gonna be so happy we covered this.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, you're
guys.
welcome.
Glad I could help. This is Kristen's.
Kristen's
What should we call it?
Kristen's questions.
Kristen's questions.
Yes.
That's a new segment we'll be working on. Kristen's questions.
Just got promoted.
We'll be giving you guys our insight.
And you can give us yours on the chat.
Yeah, and feel free to let us know what you think of Bush tonight.
Raph says just keep it maintained. So
Keep it
he's-
maintained.
I think that's a good consensus for
Yeah.
a lot of
Sounds
people.
smart.
I mean,
Yeah,
if it
like
starts, put it this way, if it starts to dreadlock, it's time to shave it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kristen's got like the most disgusted face, like on, just like.
To be honest, she seemed a little shy about talking about it, but good job.
See, but that's
Yeah,
what's
that was
funny is
fun.
Thanks, Chris.
if you take the mic away and you take all this away, Kristen will ask that to any
Yeah.
of us, no problem. Don't be scared of the mic. Don't be scared of the mic,
Okay, here's a question for you. Do you peel your banana from the top or the bottom?
dude. I just bite into the side of it with the peel.
No, which side is the top? Is the stem the top?
I think the stem
The
is
stem is the
top,
top.
right?
But you're supposed to. The monkeys peel it from the bottom.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
So I don't know if are you saying nature's right or are humans smarter than monkeys?
Huh.
I feel-
Weird.
I feel like
I've
your
never,
mom's going off downstairs.
I open it from the top every time. I'm a top. Open it from the top.
You're a top nanner.
Yeah, I do it from the stem.
I like to get it from the root.
Do you do it from the bottom?
No, I'd peel it from the top. And I
Yeah.
don't eat very many bananas.
Me neither.
Thank you, Kristen.
Okay. So
That's it.
top.
Yeah. I mean, most people are gonna go top. The monkeys are smart, dude. You gotta respect the monkey. One thing I learned is you never spank the monkey.
Oh, you didn't learn that.
Yeah, I know. I never learned that. I'm always spanking the monkey.
So I did see this story about a guy who walked through Seattle with a swastika armband on.
I saw that. His dumb ass got punched in the face just like he deserved.
Yeah, I guess he was like starting shit with people on the subway
Yeah.
or on the train.
That's
and
a good way to get your ass kicked.
Then he got off the train in probably the not so best area near Pike's Place Market, actually.
Right. I kind of recognize this area he was at.
Yeah. And he just ran into the wrong group of guys, and the guy didn't even listen to what he said. He just straight up.
Yeah,
Boop.
he popped him right in the
Night,
mouth.
night.
But you know what? You got to be ready for that if you wear a swastika on your jacket. You know what I mean?
It's like, sure, you know, you got to be the bigger man, but you're asking for it. Somebody's gonna
No,
do it.
that-
Somebody's
dude.
gonna fucking do it. Dude.
I remember a story once. Our friend Dan was coming to our apartment in Vegas, and he said there was some white supremacist out in the fucking parking lot next in the Walmart that we live next to, and was like yelling in his face, and he yelled like "white power" in his face, and Dan just hauled off and punched him in the face. He said,
Oh,
and,
shit.
and dropped him and went to his car and left and came to our place. But I mean, I don't feel bad for those kind of guys, dude. You want to go and promote
Yeah.
something that you know is gonna probably get you punched in the face. You better be prepared for it.
It's it's a deep cut in a lot of people. Like you know,
you can't wear fucking Nazi.
I don't.
You can't wear Nazi shit and not expect someone to fucking confront you. Expect a confrontation and you wear that shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he got it. And then the cop showed up, and he woke up, and he didn't press any charges. He didn't want to identify the guy. They took the armband
Probably
off.
couldn't.
He went home.
Probably got the shit fucking knocked out of him. He couldn't remember.
So you just started a show recently, right? You were
Me?
telling me the Stranger Things. I gotta jump on that.
Yeah, dude. So Rika was telling me about the. I've heard of the show Stranger Things, but she was watching it, I guess, while I was on my trip. So now that she's on her trip, she's like, "Hey, you gotta catch up and watch this show." So I was like, "Okay, I'll check it out." So me and Nate actually sat down, and we put on an episode, and then we're like, "Okay, what the fuck just happened? We gotta see what happened." So we put on the next episode. It's like one of those like. I gotta
like
know
the
what's
80s
going
vibe
on.
It's got going.
Yeah, it's got a cool 80s vibe. There's no like cell phones and shit, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's a good Netflix original. I think I'm ready for season 2 to come out.
Yeah.
It's a good mix. It kind of reminds me of like the Goonies mixed with like Ghostbusters
Yeah.
mixed with like a funny alien movie, like the Neighborhood Watch one with Ben Stiller. So it's kind of cool. Check it out, definitely, if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, the new episode's coming out. New season's coming out in October, and we watched the whole season in one night, so
Yeah.
you can get it done.
They're hours, right? Hour show?
I think they're like 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
But it's a pretty cool show. I like it.
Yeah. I started it, and then I got like 2 episodes in, and I stopped. But I got distracted by other things. Game
Yeah.
of Thrones, Ballers.
Game
I
of
finished
Thrones.
That.
You like Ballers?
Ballers is good.
I watched like 2 episodes, and I was kind of like, eh.
It gets interesting. He's
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give that some time because I got time before anything else
And the
comes
shows are
out.
only half an hour, so
that's not bad.
they're easy to watch.
Did you?
Vice Principals just came out.
I watched that. I watched that, and the new South Park just came out too.
Dude, the South Park was fucking
South Park was
hilarious
great,
last week.
dude.
I didn't see the one this week.
I just watched it before I came over here.
You know, I went back to last season because I have it on Hulu, and I started going
the
through
presidential election one.
Yeah, and it's great because it's not a single episode by itself. It's like a
It's a whole
continuous.
yeah.
It's a continuous moving episode. So you got to be watching
The
from
whole
beginning to
season.
kinda get
Yeah, the whole season
the
is
things that are
one
going on.
story. Yeah.
Which I like. I thought that was a good switch up that they made. So now I want to watch last season of South Park. I want to get through that, and then I just watched Walking Dead, the season 7, because that came out on Netflix, and that's been good. Fucking seeing what's his name with his head split open with a bat, dude, and his eyeball was like coming out of his
what's
face.
the Asian guy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really watch that show.
So. Crap, why can't I remember his name right now? It's because I
Glenn.
didn't.
Glenn?
Glenn, yeah.
Gary? Glenn?
Yeah, I just haven't watched the show, and then I popped it on because it was on Netflix, and I'm like, damn it, I'm back in it again.
It'll do that. It'll
Yeah.
do that. What season is that on now?
7.
7?
Yeah, and I think the 8th one's coming up. That's why they released it.
Well, all I know is I got my mom on Game of Thrones when I was up there, so I've been getting texts like, "Oh my God, Jon Snow's dead! Oh my God, Jon Snow's back alive!"
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well, if
Yeah.
you don't know that already, I don't care about
Whatever.
you. So
They're way behind. There's no reason you should be that far behind.
Yeah.
At this point.
you're just not a normal human being, if that's the case.
So yeah, any good movies came out this week?
I just watched Baby Driver.
How was
It
that?
came out on DVD. Pretty shitty,
Yeah.
to be honest. I thought it was pretty shitty.
Yeah.
The storyline was just really rushed. There was no like depth to the story,
Right.
you know. But it was all right, I guess. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. I just what was I gonna say? Oh, I just read this story of this old lady who is suing Red Lobster because she got they overserved her. She claims that she got too shit faced and fell in the parking lot and broke her hip.
Dude.
So now when the police came and everything, her blood alcohol content was 0.31.
That's super high.
It's more than 3 times the legal limit.
Now,
How old is she though? She broke
82
her
years
hip.
old. 82 years old. 113-pound old lady.
That's super small. 113 pounds.
I mean, that's about the average size I date. Nah, I'm just kidding. Actually, yeah, it is. But anyway, yeah. So she fell down. She broke her hip, and now her daughter's like pursuing this lawsuit against Red Lobster because she said she's went in there and talked to the manager about her mom coming in and getting shit faced all the time. Like, so I guess it was like an ongoing thing, and they're suing Red Lobster now.
Oh, she might have a really good case then.
She might. You know, she really
recorded
might.
evidence of it.
Yeah. But I mean, come on, you're 82 and you're going and getting smashed at Red Lobster every fucking day.
Dude,
So,
and yeah,
I guess
82 and to get to 0.31 when you're 82 years old is probably not that hard.
Oh, I'm sure she just sips on about a bottle of wine
And you
down.
said,
but
yeah, and who knows what kind of pills she was taking?
that's true. Like if she's taking pills,
Yeah.
I mean that thins out your blood. You can get shit faced real fast.
Yeah.
But I guess the Red Lobster's like right across the street from her retirement home, like assisted living retirement home. So she just walks across the street and gets smashed all day.
I bet she's the life of the party when she's at the bar, though.
Probably, she's probably a fun lady to drink with.
Yeah.
But she's got to get full she had to get full hip replacement surgery and everything. So, you know, life's tough sometimes.
Well, when you drink a lot like that, shit happens.
It does, dude. It does. You know, basically,
that's a note for you kids. Be careful.
be careful out there. Don't get drunk at Red Lobster. You know what it probably is she probably is the oldest person there, and people come in and want to drink with her and buy her drinks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she probably gets fucking hammered, and she's probably a regular.
Yeah.
Obviously. So I don't know. I think let the lady just enjoy the rest of her life, man. If she wants to go get shit faced, just give her a wheelchair or one of those little rascals to drive across the street. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
And then she won't be breaking her fucking hip all the time. She can get as shit faced as she wants. Those things only go like 3 miles an hour.
You can still get a DUI on them.
I guess.
But
okay.
that shit in the middle of traffic.
So why can't, if you can get a DUI on a rascal, why can't you get a DUI on a golf cart, on a golf course when you're drinking and driving?
Because it's on private property.
Ah, but okay, I guess. What if they build a bridge from private property to private property? Rascal bridge.
Well, you might have found the loophole.
Yeah, see, I should have been a lawyer. I should have been.
There's a new Tomb Raider coming out.
Who's the chick? She looks good.
Her name is Alicia Vikander. Vikander. She looks good.
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
Fits the part well, I think. You know,
Yeah,
she has a British accent.
she fits
like she did in
the
video
tank
game.
top pretty
I
good.
guess this one has a little more more odes to like the video game, like the original video
Was
game.
that based off a comic book? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
See, I raised good questions.
I don't think so.
Raph would know. Raph, was Tomb Raider based off a comic book or just basically based off the video? Was it just a video game? Is what I'm asking.
Okay. See if Raph can give us the answer.
Raph will find out, dude. I believe in him.
Someone beats Raph to it. You get a sticker.
So something else we're gonna start doing too, guys. We're gonna start doing some new segments. Obviously, Kristen's questions. That's gonna be one. I like it. We're gonna have obviously our normal beer tasting segment. We're gonna start ordering some of these crates. I'm pretty interested in some of these loot crate kind of things. We might order some of those in and unbox them and show you guys what it's all about.
We're not sponsored by them.
We're not
yet,
but we will be.
But hey,
send me free
put
shit
it out there.
So Tomb Raider comic book series are based off of the games.
Okay.
According to Wikipedia.
Okay, so the comic book's based off the game.
Good job,
Nice.
Christian.
Good job, Kristen. And
Suck
Raph
it,
said
Raph.
he says I only seen the video game. So
I was serious. You get a sticker.
You
I
get a
got
sticker.
brewery sticker I'll give to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, if you answered in time, you would have got the sticker. I would have mailed it to you. I don't care where you are.
see, but Raph's he's gonna say there's
It's
a
a
lag.
Belching Beaver.
There's
brewery.
lag.
The Belching Beaver Brewery.
How about Bald Beaver Brewing? Is there a
Um,
Bald Beaver Brewing?
Probably.
Yeah, I don't
I
want
wouldn't
the
see
belching
why
one.
not.
It has to be maintained.
Yeah, no one wants a queefing beaver sticker
As long as it's maintained.
because that would be right. A belching beaver would be a queefing vagina.
I guess you could say that. Kristen says that's pretty accurate.
It makes sense. I see the logic.
Yeah.
Why would you name your? Yeah, I wonder if they thought about that when they named their brewery that, or if it meant to be that way.
Because the beaver drinks beer, and beer makes you belch.
Right.
Perhaps.
But a belching beaver makes me think of a queefing vagina.
I don't know. You're right.
Welcome to Inappropriate Bar Talk, folks. If you haven't if you just tuned in, I'm Chris. That's Chris and I'm Tony. And back
Chris.
there we got Kristen.
What up?
There's too many Chris's here.
Yeah. Where can you follow us at?
You can follow us right up there in the corner. Is all our shit. So either follow us on what's that? YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, which we stream live. You can subscribe to us, or you can follow us on Instagram at Inappropriate Bar Talk, or there's that Tweety thing at IBT Podcast.
Yeah, I'm on Twitch. I'm on. Sorry, I'm on. Well, I'm on.
We're
of
all
them,
over
but
the fucking place.
I'm on Twitter right now, so you can
Hey.
hit us up at IBT Podcast.
Yeah,
for sure.
Twitter Chris. He likes to get twittered.
Follow us. No, I'm just kidding. Jay-Z reportedly turned down a performance at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, why?
Many believe he turned the offer down due to his
Hova.
vocal support of Colin Kaepernick.
Oh my God.
Kaepernick
Colin
stays
Wackernick.
He, dude, you know, I was
Is our
I'm a
bartender
Niners
leaving
fan,
us?
So. Are you leaving?
Kristen's got a hot date she's got to go to.
Sorry, guys. I have a previous engagement with a friend that's in town from Philadelphia.
Oh, Rick Deals?
Rick Heroy. Yeah, that's the one.
No, but what's his plug his rap name? Rick Deals, right? Isn't that what it
Yeah,
is?
it's Rick Deals or Maserati Rick.
Okay, there you go. And where is he based out of now? Where is he living now?
South Philly.
South Philly. South Philadelphia, born and raised.
Ow!
A lot of music. That's a big music part.
Yeah,
music town,
if you
so.
like trap music, rap music, he's definitely like awesome.
Cool. I'm not a big trap fan. Trap music fan. I like my music to make me feel free, not trapped. But yeah, if you guys are into that, check him out. Rick Deals. He's doing his thing in South Philly.
Dude, what if he did the story of OJ at the Super Bowl? That would have been epic, though.
The story of OJ.
Yeah, he did a song called "The Story of OJ."
Oh, I haven't heard his new stuff. But thank you, Kristen. We appreciate your help. Bye. It looks like we're getting our own beers now, Chris.
We're on our own.
Kristen, would you do us a favor though before you leave? Will you just bring up the sample beers,
The tasting beers.
the tasting beers, and then you can just leave those. Thank you. We are looking for someone that would like to be a permanent bartender. Hey, you're welcome to apply for the job. You got first dibs, but
you got to be there the whole time.
But you got to commit. We're not faulting you for this. This was last minute. We understand. We appreciate you coming out tonight. Don't be mad.
I'm gonna second guess next week's question. I just want to put that out there.
Okay, so you have to be here every week.
Hey, if
you're
takes my
committing-
spot, you're getting no more questions. You're getting boring questions.
Okay, so you better be here
Kristen
next
asks
week.
the tough questions too, man. So
What kind of vagina hair do you like?
You know what? That's what the ladies want to know.
Hey, none.
it's like our Cosmo version of the show.
Hey, that's our woman segment.
Well, we'll be able to get more females to help us out
Yeah, I'm sure we can dial up some
and probably have on the show.
girl questions.
And yeah, we'll have a good one.
Oh, I'm
one
sure.
day.
I'm sure I'll
Have a
get
good
into
one
some
one day.
debates with these lovely ladies. This will be fun.
Yeah,
Especially
especially after a couple beers and maybe a shot. That would be turns into a whole.
we'll have to
conversation.
get a round table with like a 3D cam or
For sure.
something. More technical difficulties. What else is going on in this fucked up world we live in? Some lady was giving a veteran a hard time because he brought his service dog in a restaurant, and she was full on like cussing out the people and just like making a scene. And I'm like, dude, you're more of a nuisance than the dog was. The dog literally came in, sat down, didn't do a fucking thing. And she was yelling, this is fucking disgusting to me, blah, blah. And just like making a scene. It was ridiculous. That kind of shit just pisses me off. But that guy just, that lady just was, you made a bigger scene than the dog did.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys seen it. Check it out.
The
just
service dog,
obnoxious.
the service dog thing is tough. You can't really deny people.
You know, I
you know,
know people that take
can't-
advantage of that
Sure,
that
there are
rule.
people,
That just
definitely.
and you know what? The difference is those people's dogs are pretty well trained.
Yeah.
And listen, now if you have a dog that's not well trained and you try to pass it off as a service dog,
Yeah, if it's barking the whole time,
yeah, if it's barking
and being
or
aggressive
if
toward
it's
customers,
if it's
and stuff
running
like that,
around
too.
sniffing people, that's not a service
Yeah.
dog. A service dog knows its job. It sits there next to you, follows you around. You can
Yeah.
tell a service dog and what's not a service dog. And
if
I was
you
just
allow
recently,
dogs, that's one thing. But if you don't, then
Yeah.
then you can't.
I was just recently on a
It's up
flight,
to the
and
restaurant,
this
and-
lady had a service dog vest on her dog, and I know that wasn't no service
Thank you.
dog. Like it was pulling her and like trying to sniff people and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like,
exactly.
"There's no fucking way." So
Well, there's like therapy dogs and stuff like that.
yeah,
now,
but
too.
still, they're trained to like not. Thanks again, Kristen.
You're welcome, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Kristen. Thank you. So yeah, I hear what you're saying. There are people who don't have the stuff either, and they just do it. But some of their dogs are fine. So it's like
Yeah.
it depends, I think, on how well the dog is trained. Yeah, if your dog can behave itself, then fine. But if it's going crazy and then no,
Yeah.
that's not cool. If it's barking a lot, that's not cool.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, she brought it on the plane, like it had a seat on the plane.
Yeah, and you can do that, but your dog also can't be like aggressive or.
But no, it wasn't
Crazy.
aggressive. It was just, it wasn't a service dog. It was her fucking dog that she brought on the fucking plane. But anyway,
You can do that.
not a big deal.
Yeah. Anyway.
What else was? I mean, besides the natural disasters, I mean, really, it was kind of nice to have a slow news week with not a bunch of crazy political shit going
Yeah.
on, and besides the KKK or Nazi guy getting punched in the face.
Well, that was
but-
short-lived. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I have no problem with that. But overall, I think it was a pretty calm week, which is a nice. It
Yeah.
wasn't people fucking with people; it was nature fucking with people, and I can
Okay.
deal with that. But if you can help those people that were affected by those situations, if you can help them out. You know, every little bit counts, as they say.
Yeah. I did my part.
I heard a story. This lady's using her unique couponing skills to help buy stuff for victims relief.
Oh, that's cool.
So she literally bought like $27,000 or $2,700 worth of supplies, diapers, and all this stuff, and she got it all for like $150.
Wow.
And she sent it all over there to the I think it was the Irma victims she was sending it to. And she previously was a victim of Katrina, I believe.
Yeah.
So she knows what it's like and sent it, you know. Took-
Some of those couponers are crazy,
Dude, they get negative balance. I don't get it. I don't understand their shit. They're smart, man.
Like they get all
They
the
should have been-
neighborhoods like advertisements.
Those people miss their calling, and they should have been fucking paralegals or lawyers
Yeah.
because they can find fucking loopholes and shit that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. You know what I mean?
And everybody watches that show and they go, "Oh, I'm gonna start doing that." And then you're like,
It
you
takes
just-
time, though,
Yeah,
man.
you start doing it and you're like, "No, I'm not doing it anymore."
It's a it's a job.
You got to organize everything too.
Yeah.
You know.
And but dude, to get $2,700 worth of stuff for $150,
Yeah.
that's pretty fucking badass. But yeah, that's you know, like I said, people, if you got something special you can do, I saw guys on their Sea-Doos going to people's houses and rescuing people from the flood. Whatever means you got that can help
Yeah.
out, man. That's you know, someone will appreciate it.
For sure.
But as far as news goes, I think that's pretty much all the major stuff. Do you got any? And you got something?
Ron Howard dropped another little teaser for the new Han Solo spinoff.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not excited about this new Star Wars.
So we were on the topic of you brought up that one topic about how the table pours its own beers, right? Like
Oh
you
yeah,
had
yeah.
the pub.
New pub.
Yeah.
It's in Czech. It's called The Pub. It's a new bar that just opened, I guess, recently, and sorry, I'm repeating myself, but it's called The Pub. It's in the Czech Republic, and basically you sit at the table, and each table has its own set of taps.
Yeah.
and you pour your own beer, and it obviously monitors how much beer you pour, and you pay it for it at the end. But you don't have to wait for a server. You just boom, you got your beer right there. I think it's an awesome idea.
I've been to a bar in Vegas that had that, but it was you had to prepay for a card.
Oh,
And then you brought the card and you put the card in, and then you can pour the beer until you ran out of points on your card. So
yeah, that makes sense. That way you don't get someone at the end of the night like, I ain't got no money.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm sure they're gonna run into those issues, but from what I remember, Prague was pretty chill.
Yeah, if you take a credit card,
And
beforehand.
there was a good party scene in Prague. Well, I don't know if it's in Prague. I'm assuming it's in Prague, Czech Republic. But when we were in Prague, I mean, we went to that one place where we ate for like $3. We had this huge meal, and then for like $1.50, we were getting these like fucking 2-liter beers. Remember that?
Yeah,
That was a crazy night of
that
drinking.
was the only place we went to in Europe that we had like a beneficial exchange.
Exchange rate, right?
Yeah.
Everywhere else we went, fucking just
Euro
raped our money.
Euro and pounds. The pounds was harsh.
Yeah, pounds were the worst. The euro wasn't as bad, but
I think it went down quite a bit.
The Czech was definitely the best.
Because of Brexit, those prices have been fluctuating a lot. I think the euro is pretty close to $1 now.
Well, dude, we were in Europe over 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's the thing is when we went, it was solid. Like
Do you feel like that's crazy? Like over a decade ago, we were drinking. Like we could drink already a decade ago.
yeah. Well, we could have drank there anyway because it was 18 mostly everywhere.
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up. Is I went to London on my 21st birthday, which it didn't really matter because I could have drank anyway.
But it was still fun. We had a good night. That's the night we did a pub crawl around.
Yeah, dude,
London.
I
was
got
great.
so shit faced that night.
That was
It was
great.
a fun time. I remember Lisa puked.
Yep.
I have a picture. I think that was one of the teachers boned one of the students that night.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Was that the night? No, when was that? I think that was France.
It happened early in the trip. I think it was.
did.
I think it was London actually. But anyway,
Fun stuff, dude. Fun stuff.
I mean, it's a college student with a teacher, and I don't really have. She was probably in her early 20s, so
Yeah, no, it was legal. It's not like you raped. Well,
yeah.
not like you raped her, but
I'm just saying it's kind of weird when you say a teacher, has sex with a student.
a professor. Is that
Yeah.
better?
I guess so.
Oh, okay. It's a professor with a student. Naughty, naughty.
So yeah, I mean, I know that's been an idea, but I guess everywhere else has got a way of doing it. But I like the fact that you can just pour and pour, and
Yeah, I think
it would get people in trouble though. They'd be like, "Oh, shit,
the people
I
are
spent
gonna
way
get
too much money."
well. Not only that, but people are gonna get shit faced.
Yeah,
Because I feel like when you have to wait for your beer. It kind of gives you a little buffer. You know what I mean? When you're at a bar,
sure.
but
Or it goes empty, and you wait a little bit till you get the next one.
yeah,
or
but
something.
when you're just right there, I mean, you could just fucking pour it right into your mouth.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
sure
bet
people
do.
are doing it. Yeah,
for sure.
I'm sure people are. Jesus, man, like,
Yeah.
but it's Europe. People are drink a lot more responsibly. I feel in Europe. They're
And they
it's
walk.
it's more part of their culture, and yeah, they walk and ride bikes everywhere. They don't.
They
drive
don't
so
drive
much.
cars very much.
And what the fuck is that? Milk?
Okay, so yeah, there's since we're on the topic of bars,
Oh, what is that?
I told you the story earlier where.
Oh, okay, go
So
ahead.
this guy went to a local pub. What was it? Let's see. His name was Rory Meep. And Rory Meep, yeah, at Rory Meep. He put a call out because he was having his birthday party at a local pub, and you can at this pub. It's pretty cool because you can download the pub's app, and you don't have to physically be there. You can pay for someone's drink and send it to them at the bar.
Okay, that's cool.
So this guy went to this pub where that was like the thing you could do. But it didn't really work out exactly the way he expected it to because people started sending him juice. They started sending him milk. They started sending him
Okay,
alcohol-free Becks.
that's fun.
They were sending him
fucked.
champagne, and he was just like, "I just want a beer." And he eventually gets a beer, but he has
That's
all
gross.
these glasses of milk and stuff.
That's gross, man. I would never want to drink milk at a
Someone
bar.
sent him a bowl of ice cream.
I'd eat that ice cream.
Someone sent him peas with gravy.
What the fuck? Where is this? This has got to be
It's
Europe.
it's in England, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, you
peas
got
and
the
gravy.
juice and some crispy onions.
It's like a baby bottle
Yeah.
of juice. That's funny. That's a cool idea, though.
Yeah.
You can order in drinks for people at the bar.
I know, I
that's a
gotta
cool
check
idea.
that out. It's a cool idea that you can send people drinks at the bar if you're not even there.
But speaking of drinking and speaking of bars, I think it's about time for our favorite segment, sir.
Is the inappropriate bar talk.
Boom!
Beer tasting.
Oh,
Ba-ba-da-ba.
I forgot to add the camera.
Oh no. So yeah, tonight we're having a couple beers from Firestone Walker, which we've been kind of drinking all night, but we have a different beer we're doing.
We're
tasting.
back.
Bum ba da bum.
Okay, let me get this organized, people.
So, the first beer we're going to be trying this evening is called Easy Jack IPA. This is again by Firestone Walker. They're out of Paso Roble. Let's see here. The cans don't really have stories on them. Bummer. This is an Indy Pale Ale, 4.5%. So more like a sessionable IPA, sounds like. Yeah.
Right.
Brewed and canned by Firestone Walker Brewing Company.
So sessionable IPA is what you're saying.
Yeah. So it's called Easy
It's a
Jack.
drink. Okay, easy
So-
jack me.
so
That's
the-
a weird thing to say. Sorry.
Here, go
Don't jack me.
It's so these are made to have that like good hoppy notes, but it is also an easy drinker. So you can have more than one, because a lot of IPAs are always high in alcohol. They're usually in 6-7%.
It's a bad pour.
This is only 4.5%. Dead air. Don't let it be dead air.
Hey, it's not dead air. It's us drinking.
It's murder. All right. Oh, no.
All right. So while we're pouring our beers all over ourselves, we'd like to know what you people would like to see. If you got suggestions for the show as well, things you want to see us do, things you want to see us drink, let us know. And we'll try to accommodate your suggestions.
So we were talking about that beer club, right? That was the thing.
Yeah, so we're looking at joining one of these crate monthly subscription beer clubs, just so that we can start bringing in some more interesting beers that we can't get in Hawaii. It basically gives us stuff from microbrews around the nation. So we're working on that to try to get you a more well-rounded reviews.
Yeah, we're very limited in Hawaii with the stuff we can get, unfortunately. But there are big things coming. There are new things coming out like every month. So it's moving in the right direction. Hawaii's just always behind when it comes to stuff like this. So
Chris is trying to be on the forefront of setting some good beer standards here in Hawaii.
uh,
So keep on it, buddy.
yeah, I'd try.
So I made us a little sign. It says beer tasting, so people know what's going on.
Oh, these pirate jokes are dumb. Okay. I found this.
Okay, let's give this a taste. Easy Jack.
Okay, before you drink that, why did the pirate go on vacation? He needed some R&R.
Oh my God. Why are you giving us bad jokes right now? Jesus.
It's good. Yeah, it's got a good hop character to it.
Oh. Yeah, so I get the hops on the nose, but you don't really get that bite.
Yeah, you don't get the
It's actually
super bitterness
very-
at the end.
Very thin.
Yeah, it feels
it's-
like it's dry hopped for sure.
There's no real bite to it.
Yeah, you get the oils. You feel more oily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel oily.
That's a dry hop, because the hops, instead of being, when they're boiled, they release the bitterness and you lose the oiliness. But when you dry hop, you get a lot of the oils from the flour, and it gives you that oily texture in your mouth too. So you
Yeah.
can tell that's how you can tell a beer is dry hopped a lot of times.
Oh, okay. Because the body of the beer feels very thin and slippery almost.
Yeah,
There's not a bite to it.
yeah. So you get that pininess and everything like that. You get some citrus notes and stuff like that, but you won't get the like super bitterness. But you will have that. It'll be oily like that. You have that kind of.
I'll be honest though. In my mind, when I smell that hoppy smell of the IPA, there's an expectation my tongue's waiting for,
Yeah.
and it doesn't give me that.
Right.
And to be honest, this tastes very It's like a watered down IPA.
It does a little, yeah, because the bitterness isn't there for sure.
Yeah,
You're
it's
expecting that bite kinda
Yeah.
at the end.
But I mean, just like you said that, but that oiliness makes me feel like the beer's even thinner than it is. I think,
I can see that.
and
That
it
makes sense.
makes me feel like I'm drinking water. To be honest,
Yeah.
it tastes like it's like got a straight water texture.
Right. So
There's
this
no
is
body
like
to it.
think of this as like an IPA light almost. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah, that's what that's what it tastes like.
So it's it's got the hop characteristics, but it's not as full blown and in your face. And you can have a lot of them, so they're meant to be kind of drinkable. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Not my favorite. Not my favorite,
Yeah.
sir.
But it wouldn't be a bad like tailgate beer because you could probably have more than one of these.
you could definitely pound a bunch of these because there's
Yeah.
like I said, it's like drinking water.
and it's only 4.5%. So
It's got a little boost, little kick up than regular light beers.
and that's what I think. It's like if you're introducing someone to a light beer, like a good sessionable IPA is always a good introduction into craft beer.
Mm.
It could be a little intense for some people, but
This?
it's not
No.
it's not full blown for someone who hasn't tried it though. They might be a little hit.
Yeah,
because
because I know those people that are just like I drink Bud Light and that's it. You know what I mean? And it's like you try to give them a good beer and they're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, and the funny thing is, Budweiser and those places they're not even American-owned companies anymore. So they can
That's
write
true.
America all over the. I mean, I know they have a lot of breweries here, but they're
So
not
who
American.
owns Anheuser-Busch now? It's a European company, correct?
They're owned by InBev.
InBev.
I believe they're in Belgium. So, and then you have Sabco. You have all these
Now, I
Constellation.
noticed-
There's one in Brazil that's really big. There's one in South Africa that's really big. So, and all these own these American Miller Lite, Coors Light. Those are all owned by those companies.
Well, I noticed now that Anheuser-Busch and like Bud Light and everything, they've been advertising that they brew with 4 ingredients, and one of them's rice.
Rice.
Yeah, what's up with that?
We covered that last week, I think.
Did we?
But
I don't think we talked about it on the show. We talked
we?
about it. I think me and you just talked about it. Did we
Well,
talk about it on the show?
I think we might have. But rice overall is just a cheap adjunct that's boost alcohol. Basically, it doesn't add any flavor profile to the beer.
And that's what keeps that flavor so dull. That's what these people like.
Yeah,
is
the
that
watered
basic
down-
watered down
yeah.
beer.
And Budweiser obviously has a little more flavor than Bud Light, but everybody drinks Bud Light, and it's if you like drinking water, then
What are
soda
your
water.
guys' favorite beers out there? Raph, what's your favorite beer, man?
Yeah,
What do you like to drink? Michelob Ultra?
40 of OE. 40 of OE.
I
man.
know. All I know
Back in
is
the
do
day.
not give Raph fucking rum, because he'll puke that shit up all over your tiny little New York hotel room that you have 8 people staying in.
I actually drank rum last night for the first
Oh,
time in a
God.
while.
That
and
should
I
have given you a hangover.
I instantly regretted today. When I woke up, I was like, "What the f is going on
Dude,
right now?"
It's all sugar,
It's
man.
all sugar.
It's
and
all
it was
sugar.
Captain Morgan, so of course it was
Yep.
all sugar.
Yep.
And I was like, I had 4 shots, okay, and I woke up and I had the worst hangover. And I'm like, "What the hell?" I know I didn't drink that much. You know what I mean? I had probably like 4 beers and 4 shots.
It's
so.
just a sugar-based alcohol.
And I was at home. I didn't drive, by the way. I was at home doing my thing, working on the show, actually.
Good
but
job.
anyway.
Good job, sir.
But yeah, I was fine that night. I wasn't like stumbling or, falling into shit. And then I woke up the next day and I was just like, this is the worst hangover fucking ever, dude. I don't know what the hell happened.
You know what cures a hangover?
What's that?
Alkalized water.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy's from Belgium. Hi, guys.
Oh.
I'm actually from Belgium. Maxi MD, 1998.
Yeah.
What's up, bud? Nice to see you watching from Belgium. We're from Hawaii.
Yeah.
So,
Aloha.
aloha, bud.
To be-
What's your favorite beer out there in Belgium? What's a good beer? Let us know.
I know we're getting a lot of German beers and Belgian beers in for Oktoberfest. Keystone Light.
Raph likes Keystone Light. Raph, you need to get educated, sir, on some good beers, because that is like the worst beer.
You can at least drink Pabst. I think Pabst is like
I can't do Pabst, dude. I can't do
I can
Pabst.
do Pabst. I can do Pabst.
There
But
was that
I'm old school like that. I wish we could get Yingling out here. Yeah, but you gotta
Yingling?
be Yingling.
Ling Ling.
Vester. What is it? Vest.
Oh, damn. Best beer in the world. Write that down. We're gonna have
Okay.
to try that.
Let me Google this real quick.
We're gonna Google that.
I'm sorry, I can't say that.
Yeah.
What was
Westvleteren.
this is shit?
Bro,
sorry, man. We're
sorry.
butchering it. Yeah, our
Hey.
bad. But
Humu nuku nuku apua.
yeah, tell us the Hawaii State fish.
He said, yeah, you probably can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, I got it.
He's pulled it up.
19th century Cistercian monastery and Trappist brewery with guest house and beer sales by appointment.
There we go. We found it. We're gonna have to check that out and get some. You're gonna have to ship some to us in Hawaii, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can get that out here.
I don't know if yeah, exactly. I work with distributors, so I know what beers we get here, and
I've never heard
I
of
wish
this.
we could get more, but it's so limited. The market here is so limited on beers we can get.
We might have to just do a European beer tour.
Dude,
on the show.
I think we need to go to Oktoberfest one year.
Dude, I'm down.
It's already going on right now.
Next year, let's plan it. Oktoberfest.
I think we should do it.
We'll drink Vestiveren.
And that's in Belgium, so it's nearby, but we can get there.
Westvleteren.
So Trappist beers.
Hey, Landmine's on here. He's drinking Smirnoff Ice.
You can only get one 24-pack in a year. Wow.
Oh wow! So it's like
is that because of the brewery, or is that like a state law thing?
Is that?
Oh, okay.
It's because it's so limited.
Yeah, we have a beer in the States called Pliny the Elder, and that beer is made by a super small brewery in California, and they do the same thing where it's like they release it once a year. You can only get
and what you gotta get on like a waiting list kind of deal.
Yeah, you gotta line up outside, dude. And they refuse to
No
expand.
shit.
They refuse to expand their brewery. They could be so much bigger, but they're like, nah, we're good.
That's crazy.
So they have like limited stuff.
That's
every
crazy.
year. Yeah. So if you ever had that beer, it's like been the #1 rated IPA on Rate Beer and
We're gonna have to check that out too, man.
No, he busted out the San Miguel Light.
Hey, San Miguel Light. I love that beer. Not so much for the taste, but just for the experiences I've had drinking it.
That beer is horrible.
That beer is horrible. It's piss water for sure.
Let's do it.
But
no offense to the Philippines, but that beer is fucking horrible, dude.
I don't. When you're drinking that beer in the Philippines, you don't give a fuck about the taste, sir. Let me tell you.
Look at this. All right. Hey, I'm gonna take you up on that, man.
Guys, when you're in Oktoberfest, pass by in Belgium, and I'll give you the best beer tasting of your life, dude. Maxi MD. I like you, sir. If you ever come to Hawaii, we'll smoke some fucking herb too. How about that? But definitely, we'll take you up on that, man. Please subscribe and
hit
like
us up
our
at the
show.
DM. Hit us up with a DM on Twitter, or
Yeah, give us your info and we'll send you some cool shit.
like just send us your email and we can keep in touch with you.
Pex Duex is dude. I gotta brush up on my Belgian.
Yeah.
It's also one of my favorites, but these are.
Well, you're in a good spot with a lot of good beer, so I'm sure anything we would have.
I like the dark beers.
Yeah,
Max.
the Trappist beers are great. If we were there, that's like, Belgian beers are awesome. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Please follow us and subscribe so we can keep in contact with you, man. We're gonna plan a trip out there.
The first beer I had that got me into craft beer was Chimay, and that's a Trappist style beer. And it's just the style. It's a nice beer you can sit down and like even have a cigar with and just drink it. It'd be fucking awesome.
Can we go to Holland and have a can of cigar while I drink it? Can we get it in
Holland? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Belgium's close to Holland, right?
Not too far, I'm sure.
It's not too. Didn't we go to college? We should know where countries are.
Let's look up Europe.
Jesus.
Plane ride.
I think you do trains in Europe, man. You do the train.
Train?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Remember we did the train? The train was fun.
Yeah.
Train was chill, dude.
Okay, distance from Holland to Belgium.
That's indeed made in 1 out of 6 Trappist houses. By the way, I could get you herb, mate. Yeah, this guy's the man. Dude, Maxi MD's my new best friend.
Oh, yeah, it's super close. It's only a 3-hour
Beers and
drive.
herb. See, this guy, dude, I can hang out with this guy. He knows what's up. Beers and herb. That's what I'm talking
That'd
about.
be the ultimate Oktoberfest.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm down.
Yeah. We should figure this out.
I'm down, dude.
We'll record the whole
Maxi,
thing.
we're going to hit you up, buddy.
It's only 118 miles to the Netherlands.
We're gonna have to figure out how to get this Skype thing working so we can Skype this guy in. That'll be a fun conversation. I'll have to bring Wukas in so he can translate. Well, no, he's Polish. Never mind.
Said Oktoberfest is about a 4-hour drive.
That's nothing, bro. It's a train ride.
Yeah, we're down.
We're down, man.
We don't take very many 4-hour drives in Hawaii, but we lived in Vegas for a
Not
while.
unless you
We
want
know
to
what
lap
a
the
4-hour
island
drive-
3 times.
We used to drive 3 hours to go snowboarding. So we're driving 4 hours is nothing.
It's nothing. Okay, so where are we at? Oh, we're looking at Europe right now. We're looking at a map of Europe.
We already got driving directions on my screen right now. Anyway.
Hey, Maxie, what's your address? We're Google mapping it right now.
Nah. Don't put that up.
No,
But
don't put it up. Don't put it up.
exchange. Give us your shoot us your email and we'll keep in touch with
Yeah,
you.
definitely, man. But so far, let's go back to this beer. This beer, not nothing special.
Yeah, if you want the full on IPA effect, you can't get it from this beer.
No.
But it makes these are easy drinking, and they're better than a light beer, I think, and they go down just as easy. So.
I like this guy, Maxie. I like him.
Dude, he makes me want to leave tomorrow.
I know.
dude.
Let's go, dude. Let's just. How much
like,
your
dude,
flights?
let's just
Google
cruise,
that
bro.
shit right now. I don't got. Oh no, wait. I got responsibilities. I got a job. Fuck,
Yeah, I
forgot.
know. We actually do real jobs aside from this show.
Yeah,
Which,
that's the
not
worst
hating on
part.
people who don't. I mean, if you gotta,
Fuck, man.
you got to be hungry to get in this game.
Maxie,
huh?
tell you. Definitely send us your email on DM on Instagram
Yeah,
for
perfect.
sure. That's great. What's up, G. La Rossi? What is it? I can't
Lasore?
see that. Lasio
Lasore.
G Lasore. Yo, what up, man?
What up?
Welcome to the show. So what are we tasting again? I can't even remember.
This is the Easy Jack IPA by Firestone Walker.
Easy Jack IPA by Firestone Walker Brewing Company. You know, I understand what you guys were going for. Like you said, it's a good introductory beer for people that are just getting into craft beers and trying to get a taste for IPAs and aren't ready for the real thing. You know what I mean?
For sure. It's a good intro beer for sure.
But it's a little too light for me. I like my beers like I like my women, violent and brown. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. Well,
Yay.
everybody's got a type.
I'm just kidding. I like all women. I don't discriminate. In fact, I just love everyone. Everyone in the world.
Okay, let's down this bad boy.
I
and
know,
move
man.
on
I'm
to the
having.
next one.
Okay, here we go. Are we sticking with Firestone? Is that what we're doing tonight? It's Firestone
We
Brewery?
are. It's Firestone tonight for sure.
I'm trying to think of what my favorite beer is we tasted so far.
Messy likes them.
I like the there was one of those dark ones we tasted. I can't remember the name. Fuck.
Was it the City Never Sleeps one?
It was one.
Was it gigantic?
I think it was one of the gigantic ones, or it was one of the rogue ones that was like the local.
Oh, the Morimoto.
The Morimoto one, yeah. The brown ale was good.
That was good.
Yeah,
that
I
was
like
a really
that.
good beer.
That one was a good one.
Yeah.
What was that noise? I like them. I like them to like my women blonde. You like them like you like your women blonde. I got you. I got you, bro. See, I like the more brunette, smoky-eyed, sultry
Asian.
No.
Well, you have an Asian girlfriend right now, right?
I do. Well, she doesn't like to say that she's my girlfriend.
Oh.
She just likes to say
That's not official yet.
I'm
Sorry.
I'm a creepy stalker. That's what she likes to call me.
He's just creepy
I'm
guy
just
that
kidding.
hangs around.
All
right.
No, she's a lovely lady.
Next on the list, Pale 31 by Firestone Walker as well.
And what is? I'm guessing this is a pale ale. Yeah.
Spelled you perv. It's a California Pale Ale. 4.9% alcohol by volume. Brewed in can by Firestone Walker Brewing.
And where's Firestone, California?
Firestone is in Paso Robles. So-
Where the fuck's that?
It's kind of like central-ish Northern California. Kind of outside the Bay Area. But they have two other brewery places.
that settle a little bit. What y'all drinking? Beers out of cans? Bottles are better. Yes, we agree, sir. I like them better.
Bottles are not better, actually. But
What the fuck is this guy saying?
I mean, it depends on your beer. I mean, some beers look better in bottles. I think they present better in bottles.
I think just as a consumer, if I'm spending,
But
$10 on one bottle of beer, I want it to, you know what I mean? I want it to be in a bottle, not a can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It definitely ups the.
I think it's a class standard. I think, kind of a deal.
Yeah, it is, and that's
that
the thing
makes
that
sense.
needs to kind of chill out a little bit, though. I get certain beers that maybe have that typical shape or whatever
It's
for
like a
their
pristine.
beer, right?
It's a pristine thing.
And that's the thing
Prestige.
is, I think it's a marketing ploy. Is when you create the shape of your bottle, it's part of their not a ploy, but a marketing. That's the point.
Yeah, it's definitely a marketing.
You want your
thing.
bottles to look genius. Apparently, Coke bottles were made the way they were because they look kind of phallic, and people would therefore notice them because of the shape of the bottle.
Does it look like a dick?
Yeah, pretty much.
Coke bottles don't look like dicks. You have a weird dick.
It's that it's that shape. It's like that curvy shape that maybe even men associate with women, where it's like kind of busty up top with a skinny waist, and then
Oh, this guy is saying Parisa Fitz-Henley, an actor from Midnight Texas series. He's saying is hot. I don't know who that is. We should look her up. Well, who's Parisa Fitz-Henley?
What's Midnight Texas series?
Oh, just look up her name. She better be hot, man.
Should we pop it up on the screen? I have a feeling we're pulling up porn right now.
Oh, is that what we're pulling up? Is
I
this
think
guy
that's
gonna
what we're
fucking
pulling up
porn?
porn.
Is he gonna porn troll us right now?
That's right. We can do this. This
No,
better not be like 2 girls 1 cup like status though.
Oh God, no pink sock. I don't want to see no pink socks. Look at the cast.
American drama series, 7 out of 6, 7.6.
Just look at
out
the
of 10.
cast.
Okay.
Taking forever. I just want to see what this chick looks like.
God.
Oh, he says no. It's not a porno.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm surprised you were talking about $10 for a beer. In Belgium, you pay max €6, and then you have the best beer. Oh yeah, definitely. I understand what you're saying. We went to Europe in 2006, and we had some amazing beers.
But the exchange rate.
But you got to remember, so what the deal is we live in Hawaii, which is in the middle of the fucking Pacific Ocean, and everything has to be shipped into us from all these different corners of the world, and we pay for that shipping. So one bottle of beer of something that's not very a rare beer, but something that's rare to us in Hawaii because we can't get what's on the mainland and in Europe and everything as easily.
Yeah.
So that's why we pay a substantial amount more for a decent beer versus a great beer.
Everything's got to come on a boat.
Yeah, in Ukraine, a liter of beer costs like 50 cents. Dude, we went to, in 2006, we were in Prague. And like I said, we were getting like 1.5 liters beer for $1.50. Oh, they're fighting here. He says Ukraine has no real beer. Max and GL are fighting.
I know Belgium's got really good beer. I don't know about Ukraine. I don't know.
Stella's a Belgian beer, right?
Stella's Belgian, yes.
I love Stella. I think it's a very easy drinking beer.
Hoegaarden.
This
and
pale
those
ale,
reviews.
this is again, it's a very just mild beer. There's nothing exciting about these beers.
Yeah, so it's a California Pale Ale. It's kind of their way of revamping or re-releasing a pale ale because you don't get a lot of good pale ales lately. This one's okay.
It's got good color, but again, I feel like the body of their beers are very weak. I like a good body, just like again, I like my beer like I like my women. I like a good body.
You get more of those caramel notes for sure.
You can't have it too thin, you know what I mean? But again, you don't want it too thick like Guinness either, where it's like you're eating it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just gotta have just right.
Just right.
Maxie said Stella is his life. Stella!
We're referencing a Seinfeld. If you haven't seen that
Yeah.
show, check it out. It's
And I
great.
believe they're referencing something else.
Yeah.
I think Rocky, right? No, that's Adrian.
Adrian.
Yeah.
Adrian.
Where's Stella? Where is that from anyway? If anyone can tell me what the the reference from Seinfeld, the Stella.
Well, Stella's owned by InBev as well. So just to put it out there.
Oh, okay. Well, dude, I've been noticing Stella in the U.S. a lot more in the last like couple years because there was for like when I came back from Vegas, a lot of bars in Hawaii didn't carry Stella or like Newcastle and stuff like that. The stuff that I like to drink.
Yeah.
They didn't have that shit. Was Newcastle a Belgian beer too?
Newcastle's English.
English.
Yeah. Supposedly.
We're from Hawaii, bro.
Yeah.
We live in a tiny little island in the middle of the fucking big ass ocean.
It's yeah. We're on Oahu. So we're on the main island with Waikiki Beach and Diamond Head.
You know where
and all those
Elvis
things.
sang Blue Hawaii? That's where we live.
Not to disregard the other islands, which are fantastic, by the way. I recommend the other islands.
I think my favorite island's Maui.
Yeah, Maui's for me too.
It's a good mix of country and nightlife and city life. But I mean,
If
and
you
they
want-
got good weed too. They got
Yeah.
good weed.
Like Maui's kind of like the in between of Oahu and still country.
Yeah,
and
like
then,
the outer islands.
and then you have Kauai, which is like full on country, like one radio station, like couple stoplights, like, and then it's beautiful though. It's beautiful.
So
That's like
I'm just
if you
gonna
wanna
call
feel
this guy
isolated.
GL. GL said Hawaii, where people want to go every summer but can't because it's fucking expensive.
yeah.
Yes, that is correct, sir.
Living here is expensive too.
Yeah,
it's very
dude.
expensive.
We pay like $7 for a gallon of milk.
I paid $6 yesterday.
Oh, dude, you got it on sale.
Yeah,
Good for you.
launch drugs $6.
Woo! Fuck. Might as well buy a cow. I drink so much milk, I probably could buy a cow.
Yeah, I don't drink as much milk as I used to, but
I
you
love
need it for
milk.
certain things. I need milk for cooking and things like that too. So
If I donate
donate
$50, we'll take your hat off for the minutes, so we can see your receipt. Sure, you donate $50, I'll take my hat off,
yeah,
and I don't have a receding hairline, so yeah. Well,
you're gonna be disappointed by not the receding hairline though.
yeah, you're gonna be disappointed. I have a luscious head of hair, but if you donate $50, I'll take off my hat definitely.
Being stoned as fuck on a surfboard.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you could definitely do that.
A lot of people do that.
That's pretty
actually.
much. I know a lot of people that live that life. Their whole life is being stoned on a surfboard.
Yeah.
And as far as Ant Games 95 goes, this conversation seems bar appropriate. You did miss the pube talk we had earlier
Yeah.
about girls' vagina pubes. So you just got to tune in a little earlier next time. When we do the beer tastings, we try to be a little serious and give you guys a good review of these beers.
Yeah.
But like we said earlier, we were talking about vagina haircuts. So you just got to tune in a little earlier next time. Please subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell us what
definitely
you
follow
want to
us.
hear. Please leave us suggestions of beers to try. That would definitely be awesome for us.
Turn on your notifications, and
Yeah.
we go live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Hawaiian time.
Hawaii time.
And I'm not gonna translate that time to you because you should look up Hawaii and
And
see what the time difference
Yeah,
is.
because I have no fucking idea
Learn
what
something
time
new.
it is.
Learn
in
something
your
new every day.
neck of the woods.
Yeah, I don't know how. Let's see what time it is in Belgium right now. What time?
Just look up world clock. Can you even have work in Hawaii? It looks like everyone is on holiday over there.
We live in grass huts.
Yeah, so actually, we just bought this wall and this curtain. We're actually outside. We just put this up so that people
Yeah.
think we're in a house.
everything's powered by like coconut water and I don't know fire.
Oh no, we just got fire last week.
Oh yeah, fire.
Yeah,
Fire's brand new.
what's his name? Chemo discovered that shit.
Yeah, they send us over the old Super Bowl T-shirts that
So-
don't get used.
Yeah.
You know that were made for the wrong team. We get sent those T-shirts.
So what we basically the only way we can get on the internet too is we have Tito over there on a stationary bike that just
What's up,
keeps
Tito?
pumping a generator, and yeah, dude.
Dude, he's in shape, dude. Though
Yeah,
he goes surfing and gets stoned as fuck on his surfboard all the time. Right? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, man. My bad. Anyway, yeah.
Hey, Ant Games has a good question. How do blind people know when to stop wiping their ass?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Is there a dog that can be trained?
I mean,
to
does
do
the service dog like bark if it needs another wipe?
The more you know.
Dude, that's a great question. I would love to ask a blind person. If any blind people are listening, how do you know when it's time to stop wiping your ass?
Yeah.
I'm curious. That's a great question, Ant Games.
I'm
waiting for that $50 donation, and I will definitely take off my hat. I'm still waiting.
It's 9:19 in Belgium right now, so they're exactly
AM? Oh, they're waking
12
up.
hours ahead of us.
Well, good morning, Belgium and the rest of Europe. If you're watching, thanks for tuning in. We're broadcasting live from Hawaii, and we're drinking some beers here from Firestone Brewing out of California. Not the best.
It could be better.
Maxie says to smell your toilet paper, and you will. That's how blind people.
I guess
That's that's fucked up, dude. I'm very curious to know that though now. Do blind people just have dirty buttholes? Or do they have like a wiping assistant?
Maybe they just have a bidet and they just sit on.
But yeah, but they go out in public. I just saw a blind guy in town the other day crossing the street by himself.
Maybe you just take your chances. You go, hey, minimum 3 wipes, maybe 4.
Well, see, I think what you could do, see, I don't use toilet paper.
Okay.
Anymore. I'm done with toilet paper. I use the wet wipes.
Only. You're only supposed to put one of those in the toilet at a time. You know
right?
What?
They say that shit. I know how
the shit out of your toilet.
I work in water. I know how water works and toilets work.
Okay.
If it gets clogged, I'll get it out. I'm not worried about that. But what I am worried about is, dude, the toilet paper was just tearing my asshole apart, bro. Like it's just. And if you get the soft toilet paper, then you get the dingleberries all stuck in your ass hairs, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, can't have that shit.
This real world problem.
So I'm telling you right now, I get the wet wipes, bro. I take them everywhere with me in my backpack. If I got a shit, I take my wet wipes. I got them. I take them on the plane. I travel with them. I don't fuck around. I go to third world countries. I take wet wipes. I may shit in a hole, but I got wet wipes.
See, I'm with Ant Games. I use TP and finish with a wet wipe. That's kind of the.
See, but it's actually better if you actually start with a wet wipe and finish with the TP. You don't go dry to wet. You go wet to dry.
You're revolutionizing the game, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
That's not a bad point. But you gotta maybe do you go dry, wet, dry?
To be honest, I go wet all the way. I go wet all the way. My butt crack dries. Okay, I'd rather it be clean than like dry and like rashed up.
I think I would have to go dry, wet, dry. I think I would have to do it.
A lot of people do that. They go wet,
dry, wet, dry.
You go dry, wet, dry. See, but you want that initial wipe. That initial wipe with the wet wipe, it cleans everything.
Yeah, but I mean, it can be really messy.
It can be. You just gotta be, not a retard. Like don't just wad it up in your hand and just like throw it up in your ass. Lay it out nice, get a nice scooping motion. One good scoop, you're good to go, man. I love that we got 6 viewers on Twitch right now. It's awesome. No,
that wet shit dries pretty fast.
Let's see. He says buy a hose and turn on the tap. Turn on the water tap to the end. Easiest and most fun way to wipe your ass. No, dude.
It's called an enema.
Try to wet that shit dries pretty fast.
Yeah.
No, so I was just recently in Japan, and they have those. Japan's known for their toilets with their ass cleaning abilities, right?
Yeah.
And I was sketched out to use it. I was like, dude, I'll just use my wet wipes and my toilet paper. I'm good. And my dad's like, no, man, you got to try it. You got to try it. So I was like, okay. So I had my own hotel room. We all each had our own hotel room. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give this thing a try. And I got to remind you, I'm a big guy. I'm about 6'3", 6'4", about 270 pounds, give or take. And so Japanese hotel rooms are small. They're small. Everything's small.
Made tiny.
So literally, I'm sitting at the toilet, and my knees are about 3 inches from the wall already. And then there's a towel rack on the wall with my towels. Right next to about where you are is the sink and in the shower. And so everything's like literally the walls here. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to give this thing a try. So I hit the button to wash my ass. And it comes out with some pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it caused me to jump, and then I jumped and hit my head on the towel rack and like basically compressed my neck and like sat back down on the toilet. And I was just like, what the fuck just happened? I had to like turn it off real quick, you know what I mean? Because it was just spraying all over my nuts and stuff.
When you're not used to it, it like
it caught me off
a
guard.
bidet is like a weird feeling
Yeah.
when you haven't had it done.
It caught me so off guard. I was just like, what the fuck?
And
you
then
know,
there's different settings. There's like the pulsating, and then the like.
No. I think you're talking about something else, buddy.
No. Seriously, there's bidets with that setting on them. You can do the pulse, or you can do like.
I think that's for the girls'
steady
vaginas.
stream. I don't think I don't think you want to douche for that. It's probably not a good idea. So yeah, this beer.
You know, this beer's okay, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It's all right. You know, I will say when we were in Europe, they definitely had their beers are a lot stronger.
yeah,
And they packed a punch.
yeah. I thought
What was your favorite part of our Europe trip? Shit, I can't even talk already.
God, that's a hard question, man.
Well, like, I mean, okay, maybe not your favorite part, but your favorite tour we did. What was your favorite, like, distillery or brewery we went to?
Guinness was definitely the best one I went to.
You like Guinness?
I think Guinness was.
I thought Guinness did a very good job. Their tour was good.
Yeah.
My favorite was definitely the Heineken.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
I thought you would have went with Bombay when we went to Bombay. That was pretty cool too.
No, we went to Jameson. We didn't go to Bombay.
Or not Bombay. I'm sorry. We went to
Kettle One.
Kettle One.
Yeah, Kettle One was cool.
Kettle One was cool.
Kettle One was cool, but I think it was more cool for Shayna because they saved Jews and
Yeah.
she was Jewish.
Actually, I don't know. The Champagnery was pretty dope too. Going to Moet.
Moet was dope, but
You can see all the cellars.
yeah,
and
we went
stuff
down
like
in the
that.
caves.
That's pretty cool. Guinness.
No,
is
but I like the
dope.
Heineken just because everywhere I've been in the world, there's been only one other place other than Amsterdam and Holland that I saw that Heineken Extra Cold, which is probably one of my favorite drinking beers. I could drink that shit all
Yeah.
day. All day.
Yeah.
It was delicious, and it was cold. It was so cold.
Do you think blind people save on electricity?
I guarantee it. All they gotta do is turn on a radio, and they're. You said the beers are stronger. Well, in Belgium we have the heaviest beer, and even people from Europe can't handle our beers. So every choice, it's drunk as fuck.
Wait,
Good,
who
man.
said the heaviest beers?
I said the beers are stronger in Europe. When we went to Europe,
They're
The beers are
definitely in
stronger.
Belgium.
Yeah. By the way, we call Heineken piss in Belgium because it tastes like water.
Hawaiians love
See,
Heineken.
in Hawaii, Heineken is the most popular beer in Hawaii.
It's pretty crazy. I don't know what the deal is, but
I don't know what the link is. I don't know
but
what the link is. Is why I don't understand why Hawaiians love Heineken so much.
I think it's just a really good marketing.
I think it's
to
a
be
marketing
honest.
ploy. I think it's the fact that they're
It's
in
like
a
a-
green bottle.
Yeah, and it's just a Hawaiian. It's like Spam, dude. It's like Heineken's and Spam. It's
I don't
just
know.
Like, Spam's not the greatest food
I mean,
on earth either.
I like Heineken.
But
I like that skunky lager beer. I like it.
yeah,
I don't know why. That's me. I grew up on drinking Heineken. Not grew up on it, but it's part of my roots, I guess you
Yeah.
would say.
totally.
But you know, I don't understand what the big hype is about it here and why it's so popular in Hawaii versus other beers. But
It's not anything special.
But it's probably the number one selling beer in Hawaii. Anywhere you go, any party you go to, there will be green bottles.
yeah, that's just the Hawaiian thing to do is get Heineken. Which hey, I guess they could pick a
They
crappier
could pick worse. You know what I mean? I'm surprised.
yeah.
I'm surprised.
I'm not a fan of Heineken.
I'm surprised.
myself.
Like Natty Ice ain't more popular on like the west side.
Now I know the Trappist beers are definitely like the highest ABV beers. Those ones are the ones that go into like 13-14%.
Damn, dude, that's like a wine already, like a
Yeah.
strong wine.
Well, a lot of them are called like barley wines and things along that. It's just loaded with.
We're gonna definitely have to
With
do a
sugar.
trip back to Europe and hit up
fermented.
Germany. An Oktoberfest, I think, would be awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
We got to make that plan.
But hey, how we doing here?
I don't know.
We got anything else to talk about today?
I don't know. I think we're running down.
I think we're
Topics.
ticking down time here, sir. we really appreciate you European dudes chiming in and talking with us. You guys had a lot of cool things to say, funny topics to talk about. Please, again, subscribe, like us, follow us on Instagram. Don't lose contact with us because we do this every week, Wednesdays.
Yeah, so you
8
guys are
p.m. Hawaii
12
time.
hours ahead. So it would be 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
your time.
And they're probably
Belgium
a day
and
ahead.
Czech
They're probably
Republic.
a day ahead of us too. Is it Thursday there?
No, they're a day ahead of us for sure. We're the last ones on Earth to have the day switch over. You know that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it
So
should
they're
be.
definitely ahead of us.
So it's Thursday.
Yeah.
So hey, you guys got one more day and then it's Friday. So you guys enjoy.
Yeah, for us, Thursday hasn't even started yet. So
I know, man. I got work tomorrow. That sucks.
all right. Well, I think this is going to do it for our show this evening. My name is Chris.
And I'm Tony.
This is Inappropriate Bar Talk, episode 24. Again, you can catch us at all our social media outlets in the top corner there. You can follow us on Instagram at IBT Podcast, Inappropriate Bar Talk, and at IBT Podcast on Twitter. Again, we're live every week at 8 on twitch.tv. We're on YouTube and Facebook as well. Please, if you enjoyed the show, leave us a like and subscribe, and you'll get that alert. Turn on them alerts, son. Then you can get us when we go live. It'll pop right up on your phone. All right. Well, from all of us here at Inappropriate Bar Talk,
Thanks for watching, motherfuckers.
we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Dude.